Police are looking for a local teenager who has been missing since last month. More than 8,000 area students will be getting 2 free meals a day at their schools, and a local revitalization effort is looking for a few good volunteers.
One more day of scattered showers and thunderstorms, then a couple of dry days coming up. We'll have the complete forecast for all of East Alabama straight ahead.
Coming up in sports, the USSSA Regional All-Star Tournament continued last night. We have the recap and highlights as EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
Hello, I'm Katie Edwards. Mike Stedham has the evening off. The Main Street Anniston program is asking the community to become more involved in its downtown revival project, and it's offering a free lunch next week to attract more volunteers. The organization is inviting individuals to participate in one of its subcommittees working on different aspects of the effort. According to the Calhoun Journal, the plan is to turn downtown Anniston into a more vibrant area through collective effort and innovative ideas. The 4 subcommittees looking for new members are organization, economic vitality, promotion, and design. The organization group invites people with strong organization skills to help lay the groundwork for long-term success. People with a background in business and economics are being recruited for the Economic Vitality Subcommittee. The promotion group's goal is to reignite community pride and showcase the district's unique charm through creative promotions. And the design subcommittee is looking for volunteers with an eye for aesthetics. Main Street leaders say this initiative is more than just volunteering. It's an opportunity to make a lasting impact on the community. To learn more about joining any of these subcommittees, community members are invited to the City Market next Monday from 11 to 1 for a meet and greet event. Free hot dogs will be provided and sign-up sheets will be available for those interested in getting involved. When we come back, another local school system has announced plans to provide 2 free meals a day for all of their students.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today. This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
At its regular monthly meeting Tuesday, the Calhoun County Board of Education agreed to begin offering free meals this fall to all students enrolled in its 19 schools. That will mean no-cost breakfast and lunch each school day for more than 8,000 students. Several of the county's municipal school districts have already signed on to the same federal program that will help subsidize these meals. The community eligibility provision helps systems in low-income areas serve breakfast and lunch at no cost to all enrolled students without collecting household applications. Morgan Jennings, Child Nutrition Director for Calhoun County Schools, says Calhoun County has been working to provide these free meals for almost 2 years.
We've been working for about the past 2 years. It's a pretty in-depth program that we have to make sure that all parts are moving correctly and all departments are everything works smoothly with them as well. So this is just something that we really have to look at every detail and make sure that it's the right decision, obviously for the kids and then for the county as well.
Schools that adopt this federal program are reimbursed using a formula based on the percentage of students eligible for free meals. Jennings also says that this program is something the schools have to apply for every year.
It is a renewal process, and so it's definitely something that's going to have to be looked at on a cycle basis. So, that's kind of the one thing that we, have to keep an eye on every year is making sure that the requirements, we still continue to meet the requirements. So that is something that we'll look at every year.
Also at Tuesday's meeting, the Calhoun County Board officially opened its search for a new superintendent. The previous superintendent, Dr. Jose Reyes, announced last month that he would leave Calhoun County to become superintendent of the Alexander City School System this fall. When we return, 2 local chambers of commerce are teaming up for a special business program for women later this summer.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
The Calhoun County Area Chamber and Visitors Center and the Etowah Chamber of Commerce are teaming up to present the 9th annual Advancing Women to the Top program next month. The day-long conference will take place at the venue at Coosa Landing in Gadsden. All women in the area are invited to this conference designed to inspire and empower women to advance to higher levels of leadership professionally and personally. The program will be held July 18th from 9 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. and will feature inspirational speakers, breakfast and lunch, snacks and beverages, and wine. 3 sessions are included, designed specifically for women aspiring to leadership. Registration is open through the Etowah Chamber's event page. General admission is $75 per person with a $25 early bird discount until June 21st. Well, John Holder joins us now in the EAN Weather Center to tell us what we can expect for the weather the rest of the week. John?
Katie, our forecast is trending drier across East Alabama as we move closer to the weekend. We'll have the complete in-depth forecast for all of East Alabama next.
Spring into freshness at WM. Celebrate the season with our bountiful selection of farm fresh produce. From juicy berries to crisp greens, taste the flavors of spring at WM. Visit us today and let the freshness bloom in every bite.
A pretty typical June day across East Alabama. Plenty of sunshine. 84 for the high today. A little bit below the average. Low temperature this morning, 70 degrees. Actually, a little bit above the average for this time of year. Record high temperature, 100 degrees back in 1985. The record low, 49. Your sun rising tomorrow once again at 5:33. And for the second day in a row, the sun setting tonight at 7:51. It is time for weather on your streets. And tonight we're going to take out to Watts Road in Munford in Talladega County. Increasing clouds and showers as we move through the evening hours tonight. Much like last night, those showers and storms really didn't get going until about dark or so. Could be the same deal tonight. Very warm overnight. The low at 69. We'll be in the 70s for most of the night tonight. Coming up tomorrow, another day with scattered showers and thunderstorms. If you're on Oxford Street in Heflin and Cleburne County, a little bit cooler tomorrow. 82 for the high with the scattered showers and storms around. Most of those should begin thinning out tomorrow around mid to late afternoon, but for the midday hour, it could be quite wet across East Alabama. As we look ahead to the start of the weekend, the start of a fantastic weekend coming up on Friday. Dry and lower humidity on Friday out on Reagan Chapel Road in Ohatchee. Temperatures remaining in the 80s, but the big story is going to be Friday and Saturday, the lack of humidity and lower dew points. Here's the 7-day forecast, and we'll see a couple of dry days coming up on Friday and Saturday. No chance of rain on either day. 85 for the high Friday, Saturday 87, starting off with 59 for the morning low. That's going to feel very good, combined with the low humidity and dew point values. Perhaps a taste of fall in the air early on Saturday morning. Doesn't last for long. We got a 40% chance of a shower Sunday afternoon. Highs again in the upper 80s. And then we're going to basically just really have a lot of typical June weather coming up as we get into next week. We'll be back to those late afternoon, early evening scattered showers and thunderstorms. With the heating of the day, temperatures are just not going to change much in the next 7 days. High temperatures in the mid to upper 80s, nighttime lows, with the exception of Saturday morning, basically in the 60s all across East Alabama. And as we look at tonight's forecast, it could be rather wet across East Alabama. High rain chances, 50-60% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly like last night. We're going to see, again, those showers and thunderstorms start to pop up as we move through the evening hours. Again, some locations could be higher than that you see over in West Alabama. And then here in East Alabama around St. Clair County, looks like we're going to see some higher rain chances, but it looks like everyone will have a chance at seeing some shower and thunderstorm activity overnight tonight. Lows will be in the 60s, and then a chance to dry out as we head towards the weekend. I'll be back here tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. as we will detail the forecast for your Thursday, day part by day part, and then I'll be back here tomorrow night for EAN Local News as we look at the forecast for the weekend for all of East Alabama. Coming up next in sports, Namath Pitts is all over the All-Star action taking place in youth baseball across East Alabama. Namath?
Thanks, John. The USSSA Regional All-Star Tournament continued last night. I was at White Plains last night where the White Plains 10U team went head-to-head with the Anniston Bulldogs 10U team. There was games taking place at 3 locations last night. There was games at Oxford's Earl Martin Field, which is at Oxford Lake. There was games that took place at Alexandria and games that were at White Plains Field. Now, things stayed clear at White Plains. Weather was not a factor as the 7 p.m. games got in completely. But weather was a factor at Alexandria, where in the 7 o'clock games, lightning began. There was a lightning delay, and then games were called off due to the storm. It was raining pretty hard at Alexandria, so rain was not a factor at White Plains or Oxford, but rain did become a factor at Alexandria, so some games did not get finished. Now, last night was still pool play, which basically teams are playing for seeding. There's still going to be some 12U pool play games tomorrow, but elimination games will start up primarily on Friday. So, with that being said, pool play still continuing last night. Let's take a look at the scores from last night, starting with 6U. The Alexandria Valley Cubs hit the mercy roll as they got the win over Pleasant Valley by a score of 17-2. Also, the same exact score as mercy roll was hit as Cherokee County got the win over Mumford 17-2. The Wildcats of White Plains got the win over Piedmont 13-5. So as you see it right there, 17-2 Alexandria over Pleasant Valley, 17-2 Cherokee County over Mumford, and 13-5 White Plains over Piedmont. Let's move to 7U. The only 7U score we have from last night, again, some games did not finish due to the rain, but the only 7U final score, and this was a big win for Ranburne, by the way. How about the Bulldogs? They put on a great showing this week at the All-Star Regional Tournament as the Ranburne Bulldogs got the win over Alexandria by a score of 12-11. Let's move to 8U. This is Coach Pitch. Nobody's been able to stop Pleasant Valley's 8U team yet. They have hit the mercy roll 2 nights in a row, scoring a lot of runs. And last night, Pleasant Valley got the win over Sachs 18-2. And how about this? Talk about a high-scoring fest. Mumford scored 3 touchdowns last night. Welborn scored 3, missed a couple PATs right there. But no, Mumford ultimately, though, wins a high-scoring fest as they win 21-17 over Welborn. Looking at 8U, more scores from last night. The White Plains 8U team, coached by Coach Cagle. Again, they have 2 teams. They defeated Cherokee County by a score of 13-5. The Ranburne Bulldogs 8U team got the win over Piedmont Blue 11-3. And the Alexandria Valley Cubs won 12-5 over Piedmont Gold. Let's move to 9U. Only 1 score. And I got to tell you, if you've noticed a trend here, the Ranburne Bulldogs are winning a lot of games. They are the team that stood out to me this week in Youth All-Stars, winning at every level too, not just one. Their 9U team beat Oxford Black by a score of 4-1. Let's move to 10U. This is, of course, baseball where you're pitching on the mound. And Jacksonville is going to be the 2 seed in the 10U. They put up 25 runs last night. Heflin got beat pretty badly on Monday by White Plains. White Plains and Jacksonville were both fiddling right there for the 2 seed, but 25 runs by Jacksonville is going to give them the edge as they defeated Heflin last night 25-1. Ranburne, again, look at the Bulldogs. They are winning at every level as they defeated Oxford Gold in 10U last night 14-8. And Alexandria, Coach John Walden's team beat Piedmont 18-1. We have a couple, one more 10U score right here. We told you about White Plains, and them and Jacksonville played for that 2 seed. But that 1 run that White Plains gave up in the last inning is what ultimately gave Jacksonville the 2 seed. But White Plains did defeat Anniston 11-2. Let's move to 12U last night. These are all 4 games from 12U. Glencoe got the win over Pleasant Valley 13-8. Montford shut out Ohatchee 15-0. Wellborn's 12U team defeated Alexandria's 11U team 20-1. So Wellborn put up 20 runs as they defeated Alexandria 21. And then I've said it all newscast tonight, Ramburn. They won in every age division last night. They defeated Oxford Gold 7-2. That's it for EAN Local Sports. Let's go back over to Katie.
Thanks for the update, Namath, and we thank you for watching today. You can find us every weeknight on Facebook, YouTube, and a variety of sites, including our website, the Calhoun Journal and Newsbreak. Just go to the platform that you choose and watch our news, sports, and weather coverage whenever it's convenient for you. We'll see you back here Thursday for your news on your schedule.